I rented this villa by the ocean for a week, just me and my best friend. Sunsets, wine, and maybe a little healing. We both needed that. But the night before the trip, she cancelled. Family drama. She said I should still go, said I needed the break more than her. So I came. Alone. The villa was beautiful, isolated, waves crashing below, birds circling above, and for the first time in months, I felt quiet, still. That's when my phone buzzed, a name I hadn't seen in almost a year. Him. That villa looks amazing. Is it just you there? My stomach tightened. He had been watching my stories. Still, we had history. Almost. We met last summer, friends of friends. One night we got close, too close for someone who had a girlfriend at the time. Nothing happened, but the air between us, it did. And now he was texting me. I'm not far from there, just finished a project. Mind if I stop by, just for a drink? I should have said no, but I didn't. He arrived just as the sun dipped below the horizon. Same eyes, same smile, a little scruffier, and alone. I brought wine, he said. I didn't think you'd say yes. I almost didn't, I replied, but I opened the door wider. We sat on the balcony, same one from the photo. The sky burned pink and gold. He poured the wine. Our hands brushed, once. We talked about safe things, work, travel, but I felt it. That same heat from last year, it never really went away. I saw your post, he said, eyes on the ocean. You looked peaceful. I laughed. I was until you showed up. He looked at me then, really looked, and said softly, still the same smart mouth. I held his gaze a second too long, then took a sip of wine and stood. My turn to cook, I said, but I knew this night wasn't about dinner. I changed into something lighter. The ocean breeze was warm. My dress clung in places it didn't need to. And when I walked back into the kitchen, he was leaning against the counter, watching. He didn't speak, just watched. Don't look at me like that, I said, turning away. Like what? Like you want something you're not supposed to want. Silence. Then he stepped closer. I'm not with her anymore, he said. I froze, turned to face him. I didn't ask. You didn't have to. We stood there, inches apart. The only sound, waves outside. I could smell him. That familiar scent that should have faded months ago, but hadn't. He reached out, brushed a strand of hair behind my ear, then stopped. I should go, he said. But he didn't move, and neither did I. Instead, I whispered, You came all this way. At least stay for dessert. I woke before him. His arm was around my waist, my leg tangled with his, my body still humming from the night before. I slipped out of bed, wrapped myself in his shirt, walked barefoot to the balcony. The air was soft, the sky pale with morning. I looked out over the ocean, same view, new feeling. He joined me minutes later, no words, just warmth behind me. You okay? He asked, voice low, sleepy. I nodded, then looked at him. Why did you really come? He hesitated. Because I never stopped thinking about you. And when I saw you here, alone, I couldn't help myself. I leaned into him, just enough. You're lucky I let you in. I know. We stood like that, no rush, no need to define anything. Just two people on a balcony after a night that wasn't supposed to happen, but did. And maybe, just maybe, that was the whole point.